And we're back with another episode of Let's Play PC Building Simulator. I am your host, the RPG guy. Let's do it! Sorry, I got a little excited there, and I don't know why. Alright, so let's see here. It's been about 2 days since I've played or so hopefully we'll be okay here. Upgrade to 16 gigs of RAM, and I'm pretty sure it's going to be a different video card. Oh, upgrade, so we don't need to take this out. Most likely. Memory. Yep. Oh, we were putting in dual cards. God, gulty. And I think we were going to put in a bigger power supply. I see we have a 650 watt and a TX 650M. I don't know why there's a TX 650M. Especially a new... Oh, you know what? I bet it was from another rig that we upgraded the power supply for. Oh, wait, he's got a 650 watt power supply. Well, fuck that. We're not going to change that out. With $212 remaining. Why does it seem like there should be more stoof? Oh, you know what it was? No, we'll just try this, I guess. I think... see, now it's hard to remember what you did a couple days ago, you know? I have a feeling what we were doing is to put a bigger power supply, but we don't really... I don't think we actually spent all of this dude's money on stuff. What else are we holding on to? I mean, we could do the builds and come back to this to ensure that we're okay, but... These three are for the builds coming up. There's 4 motherboards in here. 3 processors. Whatever. Forget it. We'll just set these up and get these going. So it's got everything it needs so far. We'll check what else it needs in just a moment. 4,025. It should totally get to that with what we have. Plus the fact that we're going to do a bit more in due course. 1755. We know we can put massive crap in this. New and 3D Mark. You know what? How many hard drives do I have? 3, and there's only 3 rigs, so. Do. Why is that in there? It's a little more expensive, too. Who has the bigger budget? Let me just double check something here. This dude has the bigger budget. Because we may have accidentally purchased this, let's put the more expensive one in here. And then, only for now, I might switch that out later. Or, you know what? I think I know why we bought this. So we can get an extra power supply out of this guy. May as well do it. Let's see what happens when we do this. If it says like inferior part installed or something, it shouldn't. It doesn't say anything. Alright. That might have been the... Wait a minute. What the... God damn it, I put the wrong... Just end my life now. Just end my suffering. End it all. The ninja standing, is outside the window. Indeed. There we go. Fucking thing. So it doesn't seem to care. Oh, that's Corsair. Wait. You know what? Hold on. MSI Corsair. Okay. So we did buy this for a reason. You guys can't take me anywhere. It was he was fine with his power supply. He definitely was. We need to double check some of that too before we start anything more here. This guy doesn't care. MSI parts, Corsair, and doesn't care. So MSI and then Corsair. So really quick, just so I don't forget, let's just put this in a relatively safe place. Power supply. Where's that Corsair? There we go. Scan it up. GPU it up. Alright, let's get back to where we should be. I think this one had dual cards. Possibly. It might have just been one big card, but let's just open them up anyway, just to be safe. For this budget, why does that not seem right? Well, he wanted it. Well, oh shit. Okay, so it wasn't this motherboard. Maybe we bought that for something else. Which one has SLI? We'll skip over that one in the back. Alright. Yeah. Oops. Memory. We're $15 over. So, how am I $15 over? These are not in the right order. Somehow. Processor. Okay, we have two Intels. Let's try one of the Intels in here. That or I bought the wrong motherboard. Because we still don't actually even have a hard drive in here. Let's put that in here first. Storage. Alright, motherboard. I might have to just redo all of these setups at some point, but right now I guess we're okay. $205 remaining. There's now $30 remaining. This must have been the setup we were going for. I'm short one of these guys. I just noticed. We might have to use a used one. Alright. So it's all in there. Let's boot her up. Make sure it boots to the right speed. Scan. Oh, don't need to scan. I don't know why I put that on there on accident like that. I should take my hat off. My hat's gonna keep hitting the mic. Let's see here. Remove the virus scan. There we go. Motherboard. I wonder if we went Ryzen on this guy. Let's try the Ryzen over here. Bit more budget room. Alright. We'll raise this just a bit. And then we'll apply and run. Alright, got this meets its requirements. Storage, Corsair. I opened the wrong ones, I think. Storage. Oh, already there. Memory. I actually think we can go a bit more expensive if we want. Processor. Yeah, $65 remaining. Cooling. $55 remaining. And that blue screen, so we got to turn it down a little bit. It kind of makes sense because the performance is really high. Or not the performance, but the wattage usage on those video cards are really high. So we're gonna have to probably fiddle with the settings a little bit till we get what we need. Alright. This one's out. This one is in. Boom. Make sure the RAM is set. Do 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 do. Start on this guy. And still kind of running over there. We're already getting really expensive here. We need to be careful. Let's put in. There's an $11 one in here somewhere. Or just put that in, I guess. Excuse me. Oh, still too high. You know what? Let's just set it to default and let it run. Because it seems like we're having too many issues trying to get this on the right track here. Or even just a little bit. And just milk every little bit that we can. But if it still is a problem, we'll set it to default and then check it. Well, I think that's all built. Oh, no memory. Alright, it looks built. $12 remaining. RAM on, just in case. This thing's gonna boot, install and boot real fast. Should be able to get one light, and that's probably gonna be the mother card or the front of the tower. 611. Oh, CPU clock's wrong. Why is that wrong? Wrong motherboard then. Or no, it's a Ryzen. Right video card. How close was the processor? 3600 and he wants 3850. Okay, that's too high. That's too high to worry about. Let's go ahead and take this out. Everything I think is correct except for the motherboard. See, I knew I was going to run into this problem because I had forgotten what went where. Or maybe the game reorganized everything somehow. Okay, hold on. Shut it down. Let's take all this out. Let's check this. No, this is 3600 as well. What's this? $3,900. Okay, so processors are wrong. And so is the motherboards. Again. Alright. Fucking thing. We're on the right track. We just got to reverse this stuff around a bit. It's frustrating, guys, I know, but this is what happens when you forget what you had. We know that the dual of these guys go in this rig, and the 16 gig RAM stick. Pretty sure. And the hard drive stays. You know, everything else is right. It's just these little bits of issues that we're having. Getting the right motherboard in the right place. So if this is the one that goes here, we might be overpriced somewhere. We might have to make an adjustment. Again, I'm not too worried about it, but it is something on the back of me mind. We might have to go with like a cheaper stick of RAM in here or something. Again, not a problem. It has the cheapest hard drive that we bought, so it should work. It's just, again, finagling. Trying to get this all in here. 55 remaining. Actually, we're looking pretty good here. There we go. Right processor. There we go. Wait. No boot device found. My ass. Oh, I didn't plug it in, though. Makes sense. Because we had to unplug everything else. Alright. Run it. We're getting there. Now, it could have been this one. I have a feeling it is this board. Because... No, it's not. It isn't, because we have a crossfire combo we're going to put in one of the other rigs. It is the other board. It's got to be this one. If it's too much money, then we know for sure. But, pretty sure it's this board. So, I think we mostly got this cavalcade of failure sorted out. Though I might have put the wrong memory in the machine across from us, but, you know, it's just easier to wait till we actually get this thing fully installed. Cooling. $11 cooling. Shitty graphics card. $48 over. I think it's the memory card. Memory. Actually, it may not be, but worst case, we can use a used stick of memory. That should make it a little cheaper. $8 over. God damn it. What can we change out for $8? Do I have a cheaper cooler? Probably not. Not cheaper than $11. I don't know. I'm not giving them that. We have a cheaper power supply. So let's do that. I just want to get this out of here because I'm sure I screwed some part of it up somewhere. So... to me, it makes sense to just get rid of it. 25 remaining. Alright, power up. No boot device found. What the fuck? Did I not put a hard drive on? Did I not put a... I did not. Okay, hold on. This is going to put us way over. And then the graphics card, yeah, it's going to put us over. So 75 over. So it must be the other board. Because these boards are about that much difference in price. So let's grab that other board. This board's probably for the one we're going to sell. With 2 big cards in it. Sorry, guys. I know it seems like I'm off today, but I'm a little off today anyway, but for the most part, it's just when you take a few days off of playing and recording and stuff, you forget what's supposed to go where, I'm assuming. So let's try this rig and see if it works. Oh shoot. I always forget you gotta put the... There we go. It's got to go underneath the graphics card. Is it me, or is that just a weird place to put it? Like, you would think from the heat of the video card it could fuck up your memory, or it could fuck up your rig, you know? $70 remaining. Oh man, right on it. So yeah, we have 2 used items in here, so I didn't... Somewhere I screwed up. I don't know where I screwed up, but somewhere I did. And it's not a problem, but it is something that it's like, it's not going to be the exact rig that I wanted kind of thing going on here. Alright, 3D Mark. While that's going, let me check this. 80, 82. So this one's done. This guy did not start for some reason. So this one's done. Wait, what was the budget? Is that $10 over? 45 remaining. Okay. And then that's a brand new tower. Let's get this used tower in here and make sure we're using the used one. And we don't need to run the GPU tuner, so we won't. Run. All right, motherboard. Let's use 1500X. We have 2 sticks that I want to put in of 266. Get this out of here. Alright, let's go. Let's get this mount back on, as stupid as they are. Storage. Okay, graphics cards. 2 390s, but these guys I think are better technically. As far as dual cards go. We also have a 1070. I don't think we have another 1070 card, but let's check, because that would be the best set of dual cards we could put in. So that's not what we have. So we have these two guys. These are both 150 and 120 watt. These are really high. These are up at the 300 watt. So we're not going to get extra power out of this. We're not going to be able to upgrade the power. But on these guys, which are slightly better anyway, we'll be able to get extra power. So we'll want to get rid of those 2 other guys when we actually get a really big power supply. Or if it just doesn't seem like it's ever coming, we can sell it, I guess. If we take this off, yeah, that's what I'm talking about, motherfucker. All right, so it's all in there. Let's close her up. Set the memory. All right. Let that do its thing. Okay, so this one is done. Did it get the number it needed? Oh yeah, of course it did. Let's close her up. And let's uninstall her. Now, because these are low wattage rigs, we're gonna the cards. We're gonna put the GPU tuner in there and get that boosted as best as we can. Well, we're not done with you. We need to get lighting. Almost forgot to do this. Alright. $255.00. Okay, so select all. Okay, don't select all, because not everything can be changed. 255.00. And there we go. So the case itself can be changed, have its color changed. Go ahead and remove these. Done. Alright, let's get this guy going here. Should have a good amount of playroom on this. Alright. Make a save before we turn these in. Good, very, very good. Good, very, very good. Good, very, very good. And definitely A-okay. Help, repairs needed. What do we got? Repairs, new build, new PC, new PC. Wow. A lot of new PCs. Let's check what we've got in inventory right now. I don't think we have any motherboards or processors. Still got a lot of memory, but, you know, what are you going to do about that? Still plenty O memory, plenty O cards. Though we've only got 2 dual cards left, which are these 2 guys, which require beastly power supplies to utilize, which we may even just have to shop for, and we have a new one of these, so there's going to be one power supply we don't need to buy. And we have a case fan, and we have a case, so one of the rigs, we're not going to have to buy some of the stuff for it because we have it. What is the damage on this so far? 756. What is it going to be after? Should be pretty good after, as long as it doesn't crash and we have to retest it. But should be worth a pretty stiff amount of money here. I hate how this glitches out. 6506. Yep, $1,500. We'll take it. To the limit one more time. Oh, I didn't uninstall everything. Like an idiot. Don't want to leave our software on there. Boom, off. 1558, huh? That's pretty good. What do we got in there right now? Ooh. Nice little spread of different cards. And this one's, I know, worth a bit, too. Pretty good amount as well. So these 2 guys, I think, are worth very little. But it's hard to say off the top of my head. I think this one's just worth, like, the cost of admission. Alright, price of admission. Let's see here. Diagnose and fix. I think something's broken. You'll need to diagnose what's wrong with it. The cable wouldn't fit, so I forced it. Now the thing's not working. In terms of time, can you get it finished in 10 days? I was on PC Bay the other day. I saw some plastic green cables. I worry about used parts. So they want plastic green cables. Like all things, we're going to check and make sure we have that. I see that we do have it, so that's good. So what is wrong for $120? B360N. I have a feeling it's that. B360, 120. So it's one of those nano rigs. Micro builds. Alright, hey, so I needed a PC. I needed to hit 4167 in benchmarks, okay? I need to have it in 10 days, too. I like AIO coolers. Let's put in one of those. Cooler master components are meant to be the bum. I know used parts can be cheaper, but I like new ones, please. So this is a build that he wants master cooler on. His budget is $1625, so it's a pretty generous budget, so we shouldn't have too many problems, but you never know. So $1625. Alright, so we accept. And because he wants Cooler Master, 2 things are going to happen here. We got to go into Home. And we need to arrange by ascending prices. Now, Cooler Master makes a liquid cooler. So let's get one of those in for $70. I even see a $650 power supply for $70. And I see a tower. Is there a cheaper tower? No. I don't want to go $750. 100 or 80. Mini ITX. Micro ATX and SATX. But what's the sizing here? They're actually the same. The only difference is the look of this one. So we'll go with this guy. For 80. And I think that's about it for Cooler Master equipment. I mean, I don't think they don't sell case fans or anything. So it's really the tower, the power supply, and the cooler. So we still need storage. So we're gonna do the usual suspect of $60. And then we can just kind of build this out however we want. And I would, though we could double check the cooler, but I believe the cooler is universal. Yeah, so it's a universal. So processor. Let's go with a. We'll go with an i5 1600. I think we've got a lot of money to burn. And the number isn't too high, so it's not like we have to compete with anything particularly difficult. AM4. We'll go with this dude, which gives us 900. Now we have $900 to burn on memory and graphics cards. Let's go with 3200 8 gigs, as I think will be good. So that puts us at $790 for a graphics card. For $4167, I just say get a big ass card, single big ass card, and then we can upgrade the memory. So like this guy here should be enough to get up there. So minus 730. So let's add $60 back in, which gives us 120 for the storage. So we get faster storage, at least slightly faster. I think we'll be no, actually right here. I was afraid we were going to be just under that, under what we would need. And actually, no, that's a used fan that we have. We don't have a new fan. I don't think. Is it new? No, it's used. Okay. So this covers this dude's rig. Now we do have a... Let's just take that out just so we know that it's in there. Okay, so all of this stuff is for this one rig, which gives us $10 to spare. New PC, please. I used to build my own PCs, but now I don't have any time anymore. Can you help? I'm hoping to be able to benchmark it at 5316. Let's cool the CPU with an AIO cooler. I read that cooler master parts are really good. Again, another one? Are really good. I really need this done quickly. God damn. Okay, so 1470. He has a higher score, but I'm pretty sure we're going to get that with the exact same rig. However, with that said, we have to play it a little closer to the chest. We can't go as high, I think, in processor. But let's do the cooler master stuff. So 70, 70, 80. So minus 140, minus 80 for the two parts. So that gives us 1250. I still want to stay with this Ryzen if I can. 260 minus... We could go with a cheaper motherboard. So let's say 110, because we'll go with this guy that only supports the Crossfire, which is fine. Now the 5316, we have $880. Memory, if we go 3200, it's gonna get, well, yeah, we can do that actually. So we'll minus 110. That gives us $770. So 390 if we dual card it. Let's see what we could do for Crossfire at 390. The wattage is good. Oh shit, we're $10 over. What can we can go down a processor. We might have to go down a processor size. I mean, it doesn't make a lot of sense to do it to save $10. Well, you know what? Are there fans in this rig? I don't know. There might be fans in this rig. I don't want to risk that though, because then we got to buy something to replace that. Oh, you know what? There's no storage in here either. So let's say $60. So we're $70 too expensive. So we probably need to go with a cheaper a cheaper processor. So let's go. There, we only got one in there. So let's go to processors. We'll go to Ryzen. We need it to be $70 difference between them. So this is 260. Well, this is $70 right here, and it's these two would work. So if we, let me think here. If we take out the 260 and make it 190, that's the exact amount of money. So we should be good with that setup. Yes, yes, yes. And then the same RAM. So yes. Yes, yes. Okay, so it looks like it's all in there for this guy. God, this is stupid. I hate when they do this shit. Alright, specific build. So I hear you're good at building PCs. I needed to hit at least 8128 in benchmarks. The CPU can definitely handle 3825 megahertz. Can you overclock it for me? Let's overclock the GPU to 2036. I think we can do that. Can you make this your number one priority, please? I heard you guys use used parts in PCs. Please don't do that. So, really quick, let's go to 1998 budget. We have a tower, and we have something else, and a power supply. So we already have those things in there. So, yes, tower, storage. Boom. We need to make some room for some big-ass cards. So, what are the biggest down here? They're SLIs. So I would say for processor potency, he needs something 3825, 3800 or i5s on the Ryzen 7X. What about 39? There's Skylake, Cabby, Sky, and Sky. Let's see if we can go even higher. Probably have a lot more options here. Okay, we do have a lot more options, but a lot more wattage. 8128, huh? That's Skylake, Coffee Lake here. So let's go with a Coffee Lake minus 250. Then motherboard, we need to get a Coffee Lake. We want something pretty beastly, and not just, yeah, so this guy right here will do. Minus 155. Now, we have RAM at 4,000, but we don't necessarily need to worry about memory yet. Let's go in and do cards, because we need something in the near 2,000 that we can overclock to 220. Oh, you know what? We're probably going to need a bigger power supply, now that I'm thinking about it. And 2 of these is going to put us over budget as is. So, oh boy. We might not be able to do this. Or we just put it... Well, we don't have to put in dual card. Well, we do because that's not... We need to put in one of these cards and still get this performance. So let's do this. Let's buy this for $730. That puts us at $693. Memory is... The limit on the memory was 4,000. I believe. 4,000. So memory... 4,000. Or we have to cut back somewhere in price. Which we could do. We only need 3825. We can overclock that as well. With an overclock, you know what? Hold on. Let's go with a slightly cheaper processor. That is a Cabby Lake, yeah, because we might be able to do a little cheaper in this range. So this is 180. So 180. Let's remove the 250 and the 155. And where's the Cabby Lake? And for 175, well, it ends up probably being about the same price by the time we're done here. But we get the crossfire. We get 3,800 megahertz on this guy. So -1. All right. So actually, that will give us an extra $730. We need. Oh yeah, but wait a minute. We don't have memory in here, do we? So we can't dual card it still. So where can we cut back? We can't really. Well, okay. This is okay. So this is tough because we don't have cooling in here either for the power supply. Let's do a little bit of other setup here to make this work. If we go, we could even go. Skylake would save us some more money, and it'll work with the other one. So hold on one second. It'll work with the Gaming Pro. Let's go to like 3,900 really quick. See, we can go as low as 115 or 175. That'll save us $5. That's not a big saving. It's not much of a savings. 120, 115. You know what? We could go down to this guy here. Let's try that. Okay, so that gives us 803. And if we put in 2 cards, it gives us $73 to work with. Now, we would need to get more memory, and we might be okay with the power supply we have. See, this is where we run into issues. Let's go with a cheaper hard drive. We're going to go with a mechanical. So really quick, let's remove one of these, put in another one of these. We'll double check all this too to make sure we have the right amount of stuff because I don't want to overbuy. And we need... Okay, so that gives $113 and we still need the cooling. So that'll be $10. Oops. I guess it's 123 to spend on memory. Oh, and a bigger power supply. Let's do the power supply first, because we can get cheap memory. So if we add back in 60, 183, what is the cheapest large power supply we can get over 650? Looks like this guy, 750 for 100. And then the 850 is even higher. So let's go for the 750 watt. So let's subtract 100. 83 for memory. That's fine. We can go with a 4 gig stick at 3200. Let's go down to 2666. We can get 8 gig for $80. So let's make sure it's all in there. I got a power motherboard or a case. Oh shoot. I didn't put it in the hard drive. So really quick, we got to go even cheaper than that. So storage 120. Memory, you know what we'll do? Actually, we'll give this a try. It's 3200 4 gig stick. So if we subtract 20 from that, gives us 60. Oh, I think we're still short. 63. But let's double check. 3200 and 65. God damn it. I can never get a break. 3000. It's 55. So here's 60 right here at 3,000. We'll take one of these. And make sure that we don't have anything extra in here. So let's double check this really quick before we end the episode here. Repair job. 2 rigs. 1 rig, 1 rig, 2 rigs, and 1 rig. Then the 2 carts for the rig down here. We have 1, 2, 3 hard drives, 1 cooler, the 2 liquid coolers for this, the solid state for the middle job. I think we're good. And yeah, I think we're good. We should be. Now, maybe the numbers and the amounts are wrong, but we should be good. So anyway, this is a great place for us to stop, guys. On the next episode, I'm probably going to be banging my head against a wall trying to do this. Next big rig and try to score 8128. And trying to overclock it to 2036. It's going to be quite the endeavor. I hope we can do it, but we'll have to see what happens. So anyway, thank you guys for stopping by. I'm your host, the RPG Guy. When we come back, we will have some more PC Building Simulator. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Check out my Twitch channel at twitch.tv/JackTartStudios for tabletop shows, live video game playing shows, and blind playthroughs with our live webcam show for that. And we're also looking at doing a podcast soon. So anyway, thank you guys for stopping by. We'll see you. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed that video. Please take a moment to check out more episodes from the RPG Guy, Tuesday Night Team Up, and more. And please subscribe. Always support the channels you enjoy watching, and while you're at it, follow us on Twitter, Facebook, and Google+. Keep on gaming hard. See you next time.